Okay, so I want to make a video about Britney Spears and her mental condition, okay? I know when it comes to her personal life, I don't know her. I've never met her, so I can't say anything because I don't know what she's like in real life. I don't know anything about it. I'm trying to look and judge what she's like from her Instagram page, and yeah, I think there's some big alarm bells ringing because she looks, there's no point. I can't say anything about her personal life because I don't know anything about it, but I do have a right to judge her from her Instagram page and the weird posts that she's been posting, and she has been posting quite a lot. She made a comment which goes, "I read a lot of things online, people criticizing my posts, saying I post the same 15 pictures with the same red background and wearing the same white bathing suit. For me, I guess I'm really excited about my posts and I like to share them with you all. I've never owned a white bathing suit before and I simply like red backgrounds." I know you're trying to explain yourself through that, but what? To be excited over a white bathing suit and to be 38 and never had a white bathing suit, I feel like that's just a little bit uncommon, because surely if you're this excited about a white bathing suit, surely you could have got it last year, the year before that. You've had plenty of opportunities to buy a white bathing suit, and so if you're really passionate and excited about something, surely you would have already got it by now. I get excited about my clothes all the time, but that's usually because I can't afford certain things and I can only afford the cheapest things. Hence, when I find something like this, it's like, wow, I really love it and it's really good. But yeah, I'm not buying that as an excuse, because I'm sure if you really did want a white bathing suit, you could have got one. And just the red background, I don't actually remember seeing that post, to be honest, but I haven't really gone through all her posts, but I think she's missing the point. She thinks that people are being heavily critical because of wearing a white bathing suit or being repetitive, but people might judge her for these things. But why have you got the same sort of pictures up there? Why are you doing the same sort of moves, the same sort of routines? You've made your career by, each music video is different. You have a different look, a different style, different clothes, different this, and then now you're just doing the same stuff, same boring. It's like you're deliberately trying to ruin everything that you've done in the past, and it makes me wonder, where did these ideas come from? Because this isn't the girl that's come up with all these ideas. So much a profile, such a big profile against her. And you kind of think, wow, she must have come up with some of these ideas. These must have been her inspirations. Did she choose the wardrobe? Did she choose her styles? And you assume yes. And then you kind of see her doing this. Same cuteness, but only she doesn't look good in it. It looks cringy, it looks embarrassing, and there's loads of reasons why people would criticize her new posts, and yet I don't think she's recognized this. If her thinking that people are critical because she's posting the same pictures, it's only because we've seen how she's got famous, and it's not the same stuff, it's not the same image, it's different images, it's changing, it's there's point behind it, and now there's no point behind her post. There's no point behind why she's post what she's post. She looks a little schizo, because it's like, oh, look at me, I'm so pretty, I look so happy and look so fine, and I think when she looked pretty and happy and fine, this was completely normal, and you'd just be like, oh wow, you could accept it, that's how it is.
I'm so happy about it. It's incredible, it's amazing, and I think it's better than Baby One More Time. Hopefully everyone else will think it's better. It's crazy, and it's really exciting.
But now that she's, she looks a mess. She doesn't look good in these images. She looks she looks trampy, and it's like she can't recognize that. Does she not recognize that she doesn't look good in them? You know, I feel excited when I you know, if I go you know, I recognize how I come across, and I know that me doing I don't look good. I look schizo. I look mad. And if someone was to say, oh, you look schizo and mad, and during those sections, then yeah, I can understand why they're saying that, because I agree with it. For example, you know, if I were to redo what Britney did.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just
only do it in a more saner way. You know, I would wear lots of different clothes because I'm kind of showing off my outfits, and I feel like there's a point to it because I've got lots of outfits and I'm showing off my outfits.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know, baby. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness.
But with Britney, she's just got the same outfit. You know, I don't think she's mentally ill because she's doing this and it looks bad, because there's lots of people that just, you know, they think they look good on camera and they don't. They think this looks good, it doesn't. You know, there's loads of people that get it wrong, but because Britney Spears has never got it wrong in the past, like, okay, before the breakup, which was a long time ago, so she has got it wrong quite a few times since, but, you know, when she was big because she got things right. She got her image right. She looked good in camera, and she could tell, you know, there was an amount of, to be a model, you have to have a huge amount of skill to look good and to sound good on the camera and to get people interested in you and stuff. And I think she's still got people interested in her, but it's only for the wrong reasons now. People are interested in her now because they want to try and work out what her mental state is like, because she looks a little schizo in them. And I think if she had the same attitude and the same personality, only looked cute and hot, you know, she gets away with it. It's cute, it's nice. But now that she looks a mess, you know, it's like someone who's trying to be pretty, only isn't, only does have that same, you know, she's got an amazing smile still, and her eyes look pretty, and her face is pretty, but her hair is just disgusting, and her clothes, I think you've got a mental disorder if you think those clothes look nice, because some of them really don't. She looks like she's auditioning to be on the prairie or something. I don't really know what that means, but the prairie styled look is not something that I like. I don't like these big shoulders and yeah, she just looks really awful. And is she deliberately trying to destroy her image? I don't know. Does she not know that she doesn't look good in these images? I think she doesn't care any longer, but she does care, because otherwise she wouldn't be posting, you know, this on her wall, because and she wouldn't be saying, you know, why are people complaining and saying mean things about me repeating things. It's like, they're not saying things about you repeating things, they're saying bad things about a lot of things, because what you're posting doesn't look good. And if she can't recognize that she doesn't look good on it, then it makes me question, you know, who are you? You're not the Britney that we knew. The Britney that we knew how to come across on camera.
Actually, I just got finished hearing the first single.
Knew how to look good on camera, knew how to speak and to present themselves and to make good decisions in their clothing and stuff, and now she just feels like she can't make good decisions. She can't do anything for herself. So either the mental breakdown has caused her brain to like stop functioning in a way that it should do, or she never had this function ability. And I think that's how you can tell if someone's had a mental breakdown, because they've gone from being, you know, capable, smart, intelligent with lots of decisions, to someone who can't make decisions, someone who can't do this. And you know, if someone acts this way, like how Britney is acting now, that doesn't mean they've got a mental condition, because maybe they've been like this all their life. Maybe they're just not very intelligent. Maybe they just, you know, there's plenty of people that think they can sing and they go on X Factor and they sound like this and they just like absolutely awful and they think they can sing, and doesn't mean they've got a mental disorder, it just means that they can't see the truth about their voice. And I feel like, you know, if Britney thinks she's coming across good on her videos, you know, I think she's either can't tell that she's not coming off good, or she has a mental disorder and can't tell that she's not good, looking good, because she's still in her mindset of how she used to be when she was younger, when she used to look good in camera, on camera and stuff. And so yeah, I mean this yoga video as well, I mean, she looks like she's just having sex with a ghost. I would come off schizo if I imitated her, and I would get criticism, and I would completely understand it, because I'd expect it, because I would be like, yeah, I know, I agree with you. And the fact that she doesn't agree is kind of like, why can't you see that this doesn't look good? You know, I'm sure you're capable of doing, I know you're capable of doing something that looks good, because you've been doing it all your life, up to a point. And, but yeah, I don't know. People should probably stop judging her, but at the same time, it's hard not to, because she's one of the biggest stars, you know. She was an idol when I was younger, and the fact that she's then had a breakup and is fighting for custody and loses custody of her kids, you know, it just gives me more reason to not want a boyfriend, to not want a partner, in case my partner is going to end up taking custody of my kids. You know, I don't want to give birth to something and have to breastfeed it for 6 months, only for like a year later for him to want full custody of it, and for me to ruin my whole reputation and self-esteem because people think that I'm not capable of looking after my own children that I gave birth to. You know, that would really have a knock on me. But you know, I would have thought that Britney would have been able to talk her way through it and try and explain all the reasons why she is a capable, strong woman, and she hasn't done that. We know she hasn't done that because she didn't get custody. So I think there must be something wrong because of that. But yeah, I've never seen... she's kept a lot of things private, and I think the more she keeps her life private, the more you want to know, and the more she keeps it private, the more you don't know, so the more you want to find out, and then it's just this big cycle because you'll never get the answer. But yes, I have no right to say that she's mentally ill, but I think she's mentally ill if she thinks she looks good in some of these videos that she's posting, because she really doesn't.